This summer, there's only one film that's a celebration of girl power.
You've got the blood of Muriwa in your veins, girl.
13-year-old actress Keisha Castle-Hughes takes instant command and never lets go.
My name is Pakia Apidana, and I come from a long line of chiefs.
Whale Rider is a doozy of a female empowerment fantasy.
They'll do it for you.
Amazingly emotional. No! One of the best movies of the year. Whale Rider, rated PG-13.
Where'd you come from, Rook?
From out of nowhere.
You play inside ball. Hit them where they ain't.
Well, they ain't over the fences, so that's where I hit them. I used to get arrested for that. Now they give me a check.
From a boy.
He doesn't know the bet is life.
To a man.
That ball is out of here!
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, I know.
You're making more money than the president.
Here's to you fellas. Let's have a hell of a season. Anyway!
Ah!
He lived his life
Was that the big ape out on a rampage last night?
like he played the game.
What the hell are you gonna do with a son of a gun like that?
You're still a big kid with 44 home runs and the saddest eyes I've ever seen.
I don't even like baseball, but I love to watch you socko.
You're out! You better get your eyes checked.
You're at it again.
Why is everybody riding me? I ain't hurt nobody! I ain't hurt nobody!
You are incorrigible.
You are washed up! Babe's gonna sock you a home run. Does that make you feel better, Johnny? 2?
Are you Santa Claus?
That's good! Well, no, kiddo. I'm Babe Ruth.
He ain't human, he's an animal. He's a god.
The man was a legend.
Pass them out to all the fellas, will you, Mac?
The legend was real. John Goodman, the Babe.
Hey, I'm Eric Hilly. Welcome to my TEC Community. The Babe was a 1992 American biographical sports drama film about the life of famed baseball player Babe Ruth, who was portrayed by John Goodman. Directed by Arthur Hiller, written by John Fusco, it was released in the United States on April 17, 1992, to mixed reviews. The somewhat fictionalized account of Ruth's life begins in Maryland with his childhood. The film covers his personal life and rise as a ball player with the Red Sox, trade to New York, and decline in health and career that ends with his walking away after being a name-only manager to boost ticket sales. The story begins in Baltimore, Maryland in 1902, where 7-year-old George Herman Ruth Jr. is sent to the St. Mary's Industrial School for Boys, a reformatory and orphanage. Ruth is sent by his father, George Herman Ruth Sr., who cannot handle raising the boy on his own. At the school, Ruth is schooled by Catholic missionaries and ridiculed by the other children for his large size. Brother Matthias Boutlier, the head of discipline at St. Mary's, first introduces Ruth to the game of baseball. During a session of batting practice, Ruth hits several towering home runs. Matthias and others are stunned by Ruth's amazing power to drive the ball. The film then flashes forward to 1914, where 19-year-old Ruth excels on St. Mary's baseball team, both as a powerful hitter and a great pitcher. Ruth's amazing skills come to the attention of manager Jack Dunn. Since Ruth is underage, Dunn decides to adopt Ruth and sign him to a contract with the Baltimore Orioles. In the middle of the 1914 baseball season, Ruth is sold to the Boston Red Sox. Ruth begins to gain wide attention for his home runs and becomes popular in Boston. However, he angers Red Sox owner Harry Frazee during a party, and following the 1919 season, Ruth demands a raise in a suite for road games. Instead of meeting his demands, Frazee sells him to the New York Yankees to finance his Broadway shows, which have lost money. Ruth becomes very popular in New York, helping the Yankees win the 1923 World Series. Later he hits 2 home runs for Johnny Sylvester, a sick boy whom he had recently visited in hospital. 2 years later, after divorcing his first wife, Helen Woodford, Ruth starts to go into a slump. His teammate Lou Gehrig begins to steal his spotlight, becoming known as the Iron Horse and the pride of the Yankees. After getting pelted with lemons during a game, Ruth gets angry and storms onto the dugout, yelling at the crowd and further tarnishing his failing public image with the team. However, in 1927, Ruth returns to his old self and hits 60 home runs, breaking his old record of 59. During Game 3 of the 1932 World Series against the Cubs, he calls his shot by pointing to center field, then hits a towering home run. By 1934, Ruth's career is well on the decline. He wants to pursue his post-career ambition of managing a baseball team, but Yankees owner Colonel Jacob Ruppert decides to release him instead. Under the promise of becoming a manager, Ruth signs with the Boston Braves, but his presence on the team is more comedic than anything else. Before a game against the Pittsburgh Pirates, Ruth overhears the Boston owners saying he's only good for drawing a gate. He responds by hitting 3 home runs in the game, then dramatically shuns the owner's proffered handshake of congratulations and drops his Braves cap on the ground, indicating that he is quitting the team. The film ends with Ruth broken, trudging alone through the entrance tunnel. He is confronted by Johnny, now a grown man, who tells Ruth that he is still his hero and returns the signed ball that Ruth gifted him during his hospital visit when Johnny was sick. Ruth remarks, "I'm gone, Johnny. I'm solid gone," and begins to leave, but Johnny calls after him, "You're the best. You're the best there's ever been." And now, our TEC movie event, The Babe. Start right now. On the Eric channel.
Open the box. Will you be my bridesmaid?
What? John died just 2 months ago.
So she got out there kind of quick.
It takes longer to cancel a gym membership.
I don't think you should be doing that. I want to make
make a video.
The Fabulous Four, rated R.